Hey everyone, welcome back to Apnea Physics. I'm absolutely thrilled you're joining us today for this explainer because we're looking at what honestly has to be the most mysterious, mind-boggling objects in the entire universe. We're talking about the gravity of secrets. We're talking about black holes.
So, I want you to start by picturing something for me. Imagine a place out there in the deep, dark vastness of space where gravity is so incredibly powerful that absolutely nothing can get away from its grip, not even light itself. If you can picture that level of terrifying power, well, you're starting to understand the sheer mystery of this cosmic phenomenon.
Okay, let's dive right into this. A black hole is, at its core, an invisible region in space where light literally cannot get out. And that word invisible is key here. If gravity is pulling every single photon straight back in and not letting anything escape, the object remains completely dark to us. It's a true ghost of the cosmos.
Section 1. Birth from a dying star.
So everything starts with a massive star. Inside these stars, nuclear fusion generates immense energy pushing outward, which perfectly balances the inward crush of the star's own massive gravity. But eventually, that nuclear fuel completely runs out. Suddenly, there's no outward push. The star begins to violently collapse in on itself. Gravity immediately takes over, compressing all that remaining matter inward at terrifying speeds. And this catastrophic collapse creates extreme pressure and incredible density, ultimately birthing a black hole.
Section 2. The point of no return.
Now here's the core physics principle you really need to take away from this explainer today. Huge mass packed into a tiny area equals the strongest gravity. You see, gravity isn't just about how heavy an object is overall. It's about how much of that mass you pack into a very small space. Density is really the key to their power.
To really grasp this, imagine the massive size of our entire planet Earth. Think of all our vast oceans, the towering mountain ranges, billions of people, the entire crust and core of the planet. Now imagine taking all of that immense mass and squishing it down, just compressing the entire Earth until it's the tiny size of a single marble you could hold in the palm of your hand. If you did that, the gravity of that tiny marble would be completely dangerous. It'd still have the total mass of Earth, but confined to a fraction of an inch. That extreme density is exactly what makes black holes so powerful.
This intense gravity brings us to our next crucial concept, which is the event horizon. This is the invisible boundary surrounding a black hole. Think of it as an unseen, incredibly eerie border in the vacuum of space. As long as you're floating outside this border, you might just be able to fire up your spaceship engines and escape the black hole's pull. So, the crucial point is, the event horizon is the point of no return. That's exactly the specific phrase scientists use to describe it. Once you cross that invisible threshold, your fate is permanently sealed. There's just no coming back. Inside the event horizon, the very rules of reality as we know them just completely break down. Light cannot escape, meaning it's pure darkness. Time can actually slow down compared to the outside universe. And as we just discussed, escape becomes utterly impossible. It's an awe-inspiring, mind-bending level of power that literally bends the rules of the universe.
Section 3. Types of black holes. And this brilliantly illustrates the three main types of black holes out there in the void. First, we have stellar black holes, which are formed directly from the collapse of massive dying stars. Then we have supermassive black holes. These are the absolute titans of the universe, found right at the centers of galaxies. And yeah, that includes our very own Milky Way. Finally, we have intermediate black holes, which are basically medium-sized anomalies, bridging the gap between the stellar and supermassive variants.
Section 4. Secrets of the universe. Black holes possess so much mass that they literally bend the fabric of space-time around them. If you were to approach one, time would actually feel slower to you compared to someone observing you from far away on Earth. By studying these extreme, intense environments, it really helps us better understand the fundamental underlying rules of gravity, space, and time. They're essentially the ultimate physics laboratories. For decades, black holes were just invisible math equations on chalkboards. We knew they had to be there, but we couldn't actually see them. But in the year 2019, scientists from the Event Horizon Telescope collaboration accomplished the impossible. By linking telescopes all across the globe, they finally captured the very first visual image of a black hole, proving their existence visually to the entire world. It was an absolute monumental triumph for science.
I want to wrap up this explainer by leaving you with this thought-provoking question. What other massive secrets are still hidden in our universe? Black holes are the most mysterious objects we know of, and scientists are still tirelessly researching them because they hold the universe's absolute greatest hidden secrets. They challenge everything we know. So keep your curiosity alive, keep looking up, and I really can't wait to guide you through our next incredible topic.